22 have tried, 22 have failed. Why does Triple M fail on the 9th of February?
Because of how hard I train. I train like a madman. I leave it all in the gym, and I just can't wait to fight, to be honest, man. Because my last fight, it was only October, but because I've been fighting like every month, it just feels like ages, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the reason you're in the dark, for people that have just joined, he's just come out of the gym. You know, he's taken his time. He's come on the show at late notice, which we really thank you for. And you know, really appreciate you know, jumping on at, you know, short notice. And I've been keen to get you onto this platform, and so you can share your journey with the supporters. So what do you know about Triple M? What do you know about him?
I don't really know much. I've seen a couple clips of his fights. He's good. I respect him, but I just think I'm a level above. But that's no disrespect to him. He's a good lad, respectful. But I just want to fight now. I just can't wait.
Yeah, you always look ready. You always look ready, and I've been really impressed with what I've seen of you. I've been really impressed. But I was so keen to get you on, Jay Malley, because I think the London fight fans don't know enough about you. So you're from Coventry, right?
Yeah, Coventry.
Yeah, and have you mainly fought like locally? Or have you fought in London before? I've
fought all over, but I've only fought in London once, and that was at the O2 as well.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So in terms of your style, for people that don't know you, how would you describe yourself as a fighter?
I just go in there and try and knock them out, to be honest. I don't like leaving it to the judges, you know what I mean? Fighting, man, and like, you know what it is? It's always good to like be smart, like in and out. But at the end of the day, you should just try and knock that person out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you certainly bring it, and I think your style's going to clash. I think both of you, from I've only seen a few of your fights, and I've been at a few of Triple M's fights. I'll be commentating on your fight at the O2 as well, and I'm privileged to be sitting ringside and commentating on that fight. And I must say, both of your styles are going to blend beautifully for the fight fans. You both love coming forward. You both hit hard. You're both ferocious fighters. And both of you never take a step backwards. So it cannot disappoint. It surely can't disappoint. So just tell us about, who's your favourite fighter currently at the moment? Where's that style of yours come from?
To be honest, I like a lot of Canelo. I like watching Canelo. That's it really. But my style is like just relentless. I just like coming forward, like having a fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you absolutely do.
I do watch a lot of Canelo. I like his like body work as well.
Yeah. Canelo's he's an absolute pugilist. So how's your training camp going? I take it you've got started. Well, you look like you're always training, but
I don't really do camps, man. I just train because like I enjoy training. But obviously I pick it up closer to fights and like all that. But yeah, man, it's going well, man. 2-3 times a day. I'm being pushed by my coach Shaz. Like, thank you to Shaz for always pushing me in these sessions. And yeah, man, can't complain, man. It's a blessing we get to train as hard.
Yeah, big up to Shaz, and it's great that you give your coach a shout out. I've always said chemistry with your coach and your team is really important for to get to the top. So can you tell us about your coaching team? So Shaz is your head coach. What gym are you training at?
We're at Evolution Gym in Coventry. It started off with it was just a Muay Thai gym, and then I come to Shaz, and he was like, he seen potential in boxing, innit? So he offered me a fight in like 2 weeks of training, and we took it, and then we won by like 3rd round stoppage or something, and then from there we just carried on picking it up. Yeah.
How does your training generally look? Obviously, you don't have to tell us everything, but how does your training look? How many times a week do you spar? How many times a week do you run? Do you conditioning? Just give us a little give us a little snippet, Jay. Just a little one.
I run about 5-6 times a week. I spar about twice a week. But I do bags, pads like six days a week. 1 day rest.
1 day rest. Always on.
Yeah, man.
Always on. Yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, no, that's absolutely great to hear. And I know you're going to be ready for this fight. So for the supporters that are in the chat, please ask Mally some questions. I've got some time to give him the good questions I'd like to read out to him. So don't be shy. Drop some good questions in for Mally, and we'll read them out, and we can find out more about this great fighter. I mean, it's a real 50-50 fight, in my opinion. But quite a lot of people have you favourite. Does that bring extra pressure?
I don't feel pressure, man. I just like fighting, to be honest. I don't think about all that stuff. But favourite or not, at the end of the day, like, anyone can get hurt any time, innit? So I don't underestimate nobody. You know what I mean?
No, that's a brilliant mindset to have. To mate, at this level, it's one punch.
Yeah, 100%.
You can train for 12 weeks. And you can lose a fight in 12 seconds. You know, that's the margins. You know, you got to be on your guard at all times, at 100%. So here's a few of the questions that have come through. Thanks for the questions, guys, and keep them all coming. Keep them all coming. What round are you going to finish the fight? Are you a man for predictions?
You know what it is? Predictions. People say predictions. But we'll see how the fight plays out on the night. You know what I mean? I can say, I'm gonna go in there first round, all this, that, but you never know, innit? That's what I mean. But 100%, I'm gonna win the fight, inshallah.
Yeah, lovely. How do you think you can beat Triple M, Zach Chase?
I'm gonna outwork him. I know he's got a high work rate, but I'm gonna match that in more work rate. You know what I mean? I'm a high intensity fighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you both are, and that's what I'm saying. Your styles, both of your styles, to me. I've not been to one of your fights, but I've watched you. I've been to I've been to a few Triple M fights. Both of you got high intensity. Both of you are relentless. You both come forward.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yeah, you've got quite similar attributes, in fairness. So it's going to make for a great fight. We've got Galvar 93. Your toughest opponent to date. Who's your toughest opponent to date?
My toughest was, I fought this guy who had 50 amateur fights on 4 days notice in Ireland. That was a tough fight, but I won every round, but it was just tough, man, because I was, I think, 17 at the time, and he's about 36, so he had that manpower.
Yeah. Well, he hit you hard.
Yeah, he hit hard, man. I remember after the first round, I was like, fuck, I don't want to get hit with that.
That's brilliant. Joshua Herbert, what dance move are you going to hit Triple M with after the fight?
No dance move. I have a lot of respect for the guy. He's a good guy. After the fight, we'll shake hands, we'll get food, whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all respect, but it's all respect until the first battle, because he's going to try to take my head off. I'm going to try to take his off, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, no, you guys won't be playing around, mate. You won't be playing around. You will not be playing around. So keep the questions coming in. If you're not following me already, make sure you do. We've got some hard-hitting interviews all year round coming up. So follow me, follow the journey of all these fighters. These guys put their lives on the line when they entertain us. So let's follow them. Let's listen to their story. Let's listen to their journeys. Now, because it's my show, it's my questions next. So, who's your favorite fighter of all time? I know you said Canelo was your favorite current fighter. Who's your favorite of all time?
I know it's everyone says it, but I like Mike Tyson, innit?
Oh, mate,
ruthless. He just went in there, just tried killing the person.
Oh, mate, no matter what time it was, you'd get up for a Mike Tyson fight.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, beautiful fighter. Absolutely beautiful fighter. Your favorite punch?
Favorite punch? I like.
It doesn't need to be you. It doesn't need to be your favorite punch. Like my favorite punch is Prince Nazim's screw shot uppercut. But I could never throw one or land one when I was fighting. But so it doesn't need to be your favorite.
Hard, man. It's hard. No, I'll just keep it simple with the jab. I don't use it that much though, but I like using it. I like the jab.
Yeah, the thing is, you've got a wonderful jab when you do use it.
Yeah, I know. Like when I watch back the fights, I think, I should have used my jab more. But it is what it is, isn't it? We're working on it.
I bet your coach must be saying, "Will you use your jab?"
Yeah, literally. I just say to him, I like to fight, innit? and he's like, chill, use your jab more.
Yeah, you've got a beautiful jab, and I've noticed that. I think I've watched one of your fights, and I thought, why is he not using his jab more? But you know, like trust me, like when the fight's kicking off, it can go out the window a little bit, you know.
Definitely.
But yeah, you've got a beautiful jab, and it looks solid. You know, it's a ramrod jab when you get it out.
No, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it's lovely to see. It's lovely to see. Yeah, so I was going to say you come out with a Palestine flag in the past, and listen, we're not a political channel, and I know you're not a politician, and I don't expect you to speak politics, but I think that's really beautiful, and we're a lot of media outlets don't want to even talk about it. But I think you're a fighter who's got a platform, you've got a fan base to have your say. Do you have anything to say on what's going on there, or would you rather not speak on it, or does it affect you in your training?
Like, obviously, like what's going on in Palestine is not right. Like young kids, like people dying, it's not good. It's not normal, innit? But it's affected me in the way that, like, you know, when you go to the gym and sometimes you're a bit tired, you're thinking, oh, should I train today? Like now I think training's a blessing. Like some people, like, they don't know when their last breath is, like in Palestine. But I have no excuses. I can't train a lot that I can't train. Do you know what I mean? Like I've got good people around me. I've got a gym. Like, do you know what I mean? I can't make excuses.
Yeah. Does it motivate you what you're seeing? Does it motivate you to push on for greatness?
Yeah, definitely.
Or does it piss you off and upset you to the point where you're like, sometimes?
Nah, it motivates me, man. Like these things, like you have to speak up on, and like I just want to keep like speaking up on it because it's not normal. You know what I mean? It's not good, man.
No, it's not good at all. And as I said, we're not a political channel. But I think, I don't want to be a platform that just refuses to talk about these things. And I think it's important, someone of your standing, to have your say, you can't change anything, but it's good to make people aware of what's going on,
Like,
so listen, you look like you train like an absolute madman, which is, I wouldn't expect any less. What's your favorite part of training?
Favorite part of training is probably the sparring. I like sparring, man.
Yeah.
Having good sparring wars, because I've got good like people around me in the gym that give me good spars, and I also have like I spar some professional boxers as well, and they give me like the toughest rounds, so it's good, man.
Yeah. Do you always go hard when you train and when you spar?
Sometimes, man, because you know what it is. You don't want to get a head injury. You don't want to get like silly injuries. Like sometimes we keep it sharp, but not like hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you do tech sparring, like doing drills while you're sparring, or 1 foot in a tire type thing and bang to the body sort of thing. You're not just going to war.
Nah. It's more like technical as well.
Yeah, lovely. So listen, the critics will say, and not just the critics, the fans, but the guys that want to beat you, they will say that you're too easy to hit. You have to take shots to get yours off. What's your response to that?
They're probably a bit right, to be honest. Nah, you know what it is? No. I've been working on stuff.
I've never heard anyone say that, but that's actually brilliant. They're right.
Like when I watch back my fights, I just think, I get hit with some stupid stuff sometimes. But then when I watch it back, I'm saying, I could have used footwork there, could have used a bit of head movement, but like, I'm working on it. You know what I mean?
But you trust that chin. You've got a granite chin.
Yeah, but you don't want to take them on the chin, man. That's why I've been working on stuff. Like, because I ain't fought since October, I've been working on stuff, head movement, footwork. So hopefully in my next fight, I probably won't get hit as much. But saying that, I'll probably like still be in a war. So
I don't believe you that you're not gonna just come forward and fight, because that's what you do. But listen, don't get me wrong, it works well for you. You're 22-0, so it works well for you. But yeah, you're right. Defending with your face isn't fun.
No, it's not. Especially when the next day when your whole face is hurting, it's not good, man.
Yeah, no, that's true. You know, no, I totally agree with you on that. You know, like, you know, it's not good to get hit. No one likes getting hit,
Nah,
but you're a fighter who doesn't mind taking a shot in order to
nah.
get your work off.
Yeah, definitely. Like, if you're scared of getting hit, you're in the wrong game. Like, you're gonna take some. You just have to, like, you can't get shook. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to take it, give one. Like, if I get hit with one, I'm gonna give you three back.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is that you're you know, if you're in a shower, you're going to get wet. So, like you
Yeah,
said,
definitely.
you can't go
So,
into boxing and expect not to get hit. Even the
so
best fighters in the world get hit.
you get drenched. Sometimes you get drenched though.
Yeah, yeah, you can't get drenched. So, talking about getting drenched, I would say the Triple M fans feel that he can outwork you in this fight. That
Nah.
his punch output's going to be too much for you. And sometimes in fights, not that you take breathers, but you like to just step off and then go
Yeah.
again. This
Yeah.
guy,
Yeah.
this guy don't step off and go again. He goes all day and all night.
Yeah.
What do you say to that he can outpunch you and his punch output's going to overwhelm you? What's your response
No,
to that?
not in a cocky way, but I just don't think no one can outwork me. Like, just like when my family is there, when my coach is there, like I just will never get outworked. I can't. You know what I mean? I don't think about it. I can't get outworked.
Mm. Yeah, no, that's a beautiful mindset. Yeah, that's a beautiful mindset. And fitness is one thing that everyone's got control of, you know.
Yeah.
Turning up unfit or not fit enough to work every second of every round is
No.
criminal at this level.
Yeah. Literally.
But yeah, but I haven't seen you miss a step and be tired in your fights.
Nah.
You've got a
This
good
fight,
engine.
the most amount of rounds I've done is 8 2-minute rounds. I think the fight with the Triple M is 5 3 minutes. So that's better.
Oh, it's 5 3s. Yes, yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct.
So
Yeah,
so it's better
and I
for
think
both
that's
of us because
yeah,
they're both high intensity fighters. And 5 2s, 8 2s is probably easy for us. So 5 3s is like better.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that would be. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful matchup.
Yeah.
I would say the fans are salivating over watching this. What would you say to people that say you've been in with nobody like Triple M before? You've been padded up.
He's been in with no one like me, so I'm confident. I'm confident.
Good
But
answer. I
he
like
does
you, Mally. That's a good answer.
he does have a nice style, man. He's like he seems like a good guy as well. I got nothing against him. It's just
Mate,
business at the end of the day.
yeah, I must admit, I interviewed him, I think last week or the week before. What a lovely guy. No,
Yeah,
he's a good guy. You're both good guys. But like you said, this is business, you know,
yeah.
friendship, respect, all the
All
rest of it
goes out
goes
the
out the
window.
window.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're going to
100%.
war.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a legacy fight. Do you feel this is your biggest fight so far?
I don't really know. I don't. You know what it is? I don't go into fights thinking, "Oh, it's my biggest fight." Like I thought, like once it was like a prize fight, and it was for 10 grand. And like in my head, I wasn't thinking about the money or nothing like that. I was just thinking it's just a normal fight. So I
Yeah,
don't really like. Probably is, but in my head, it's probably not.
yeah, yeah. So swiftly tell us about your team. So now you've told us about your coach. Who are you sparring in there? Have you got other good fighters in Evolution Gym?
Yeah, we got a lad. I think he's fighting on the same like show. I'm not sure
Right.
I can say it yet because it's not been announced. But
Oh, yeah, I do know. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But
Yeah, I
he's a
do know.
monster.
Maybe. Yeah, we can't talk about that yet. I don't think.
He's a monster. He's a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Shaman, Radu
Yeah.
Kosi.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. Actually, the guy. Yeah, that's a good fight. That.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good fight. That one. That's a good one. I don't think it's fully announced yet, so I won't put the
Yeah, we
spoilers
won't say
on.
it, innit?
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna get me in trouble. You are, Mally.
Sorry, sorry.
You're gonna get me in trouble. But yeah, there's some tasty fights on the card. Some absolute tasty fights, and actually the main event is two guys from Married at First Sight, so it's a bit of a celebrity clash. But yeah, the audience will be huge, and the viewing for our show is going to be absolutely massive, and I'm really glad to be part of it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you live and in action. So, have you got a message for Triple M can you look down the camera and tell him what you're going to be doing to him?
I'm not good at this, man. I'm not the type of guy saying I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up. I just focus on myself, innit? It's all respect. Like, it's just normal, innit? People like make it personal for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, it's just a fight.
Yeah.
I've had loads of fights. Nothing personal against him. I'll shake his hand before the fight. I'll shake his hand after. But in there, he's gonna try kill me. I'm gonna try kill him. So.
Yeah. So you got? You don't want to tell him anything? Train hard. I'm gonna bruck you up. I'm gonna knock you out in 30 seconds. Anything that can boost my content?
I'm gonna knock you out in 10 seconds. Nah, just train hard, man. Train hard.
Yeah.
That's it, really. Like, I want the best version of him when we fight, and I want it to be like 100% high intensity.
Yeah. Yeah, no, as I said, it's a super fight. I think it is a legacy fight because whoever comes out of that winning, I mean, listen, when you've got a record like you have, everyone wants to take your O.
Yeah,
everyone
definitely
wants to take that O, and you've got a target on your back. I think the London fight fans are hearing so much more about you, and everyone's looking forward to seeing you in action. But now you've got people queuing up for that O. You really
definitely.
have, haven't you?
Yeah, 100%. A lot of people like want to take it, but they can't.
Yeah, I understand that. And so out of those 22 fights that you've had, how many knockouts have you had? Or stoppages? Do you know? Can you?
I think about 13, 14.
Yeah, that's impressive. I know you had an impressive stoppage ratio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
really good. Is there a key to the knockout in your opinion? Is it timing? Are you born with it?
I just think like it's the high work rate. Like, they can't hack the pace, and then just like the relentlessness, they just end up quitting. To be fair.
Yeah. So you just chop them down. You just chip away and
Yeah.
chop them down.
Yeah, outwork them, man. Outwork them.
Yeah, just outwork them and chip away till the tree goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely brilliant. So how many other fighters are fighting on the show? So you've got one other guy fighting. Is it just the two of you coming from Coventry?
We might have one more, but nothing's been announced. But obviously, we've put his name forward and said like try get him a match, but hopefully he gets a match.
Yeah. Well, listen, we welcome you down to London. You'll be absolutely made welcome, and there'll be big support for you down here for sure. A lot of your style is fan friendly, as is Triple M's.
Yeah.
So as I've said, multiple times now, that it can't fail to deliver this fight, because neither of you would take a step backwards. Both of you are coming to blast each other out. Both of you are savages. It's going to be fireworks. It's going to be absolute fireworks. So I look forward to actually meeting you in person as well. I'll be at the show. I'll be on the commentary, spitting out the lyrics, and I'm just grateful to be sitting ringside for this fight, because it's probably one of the fights of the year, I'd say, that's been lined up by and delivered by DKM Plus Boxing Promotion. It's going to be so entertaining. It's going to be so entertaining. Are you excited?
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I just love to fight, man. And even like my family, my friends, they love it as well. They love seeing me fight. So
yeah. And what do the parents think about you fighting? We've talked about this on the show. Mums don't like fighting. Yeah. We've talked about this with loads of fighters.
My mom comes to the fights, but she gets so nervous. But my dad's the complete opposite. Like, if for example, I knocked the guy out in a round once, and he was like angry. He's like, I wanted to see a proper war, all this, that. I mean, I got the win. What do you mean? But he wants me to be in a hard fight. So
yeah, he's like, why did you finish it so quickly? I've managed to come down here, and you just finished him off. I wanted to see more entertainment.
One time, like, football was on or something, innit? And he goes, I missed football to watch this. I know he's watching this live as well.
Mr. Malley, look, I'm going to say a message to Mr. Malley. But you've got to hope that your son just finishes this one quickly, because this is going to be a tough fight, this one. And also, I don't want to see a quick finish. I want to see a good.
Yeah,
you know, I think
that's what everyone wants to see. Everyone wants to see a good war in it.
Oh, I think it will be. You know, I'd be very surprised if there's an early stoppage from either side. It's just my opinion, though. I'm not saying that that's not possible. It's just my opinion. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be. You're going to both be in there for the long haul, and I think you're both going to really put a show on. You're really going to put a show 100%. On. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Well, it's been absolutely superb to have you on. I'm conscious of your time, because I know that you've got to shoot off.
Yeah.
And you missed my wicked intro, by the way. It was a wicked intro.
I heard it, but it kept kicking me out. I'm thinking, what's going on? I was talking, but like no one was replying.
Your face just froze. And I was thinking, oh, I've got to do that intro again. I did it 3 times. But no, listen. As I said, I'm really grateful just to have you on, and don't worry about the tech. You've jumped on the live. You've come straight from training. You just left the gym, literally just left the gym. So we're really grateful.
Still here.
Yeah, you're still there. I'm really grateful to have you on. So thanks so much for your time. What I'd like to do, I'd love to get you and Triple M on in fight week.
Yeah, definitely.
Or before, if you'd allow me, to have a chat with each other. That would be really amazing. So I'd love to stay in touch with you and see if we can arrange that closer to the fight. I understand you've got to train, and the media obligations aren't always what you want to be doing, but I'm still going to pester you.
No, definitely. Just let me know. I don't mind.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Listen, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on, and best of luck for your super fight.
Thank you. And thank you for having me on as well.
Oh, you're more than welcome, and I must have you back on. I must have you back on.
Definitely, just let me know.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, look, go and enjoy the rest of your training. Go and relax, and I'll be in touch with you. Hopefully, we'll speak again before the fight. Yeah. But yeah, best of luck in your fight. Not that you need it. You know what you're doing. Just go throw some hands and entertain the crowd. Definitely. But that's what you do best.
Definitely, nice one. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Mally, you're the man.
Take
Top
care,
man. Yeah.